Hey guys, welcome to game 1 of PSG versus Masterminds. I am Shamm, and I have come here with Mr. Bam. Hello. Cho, hello. No. Well, I'm here with Cho. I don't think he's here, but
Dyer's ban.
I don't think he's here at the minute, but well, I can't hear him. But yep, so I think we have an exciting game. Proper serious gaming. They must obviously be proper serious. Obviously with Nickelback as their logo. Yeah, we have Lucky Masterminds. They're looking pretty legit as well. Oh, hello.
Am I good?
Yep, I think we're good.
I just have to enable open mic for the draft phase, that's all.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
5 seconds remain.
I was just there mashing G like, you can't hear me? You can't hear me?
No.
What's going on?
Sadly kid, but all's good. So how are you doing? It's all good? How was that last game?
After the last game I don't think anything's good. Definitely a bit distraught after that last game.
Oh well, every game is a learning experience.
I learned that I shouldn't play Earthshaker anywhere but mid.
Yeah, it's pretty legit. We're seeing some weird bans at the minute. Well, weird first bans. Weird to see Clockwork banned out. First ban.
Now picking.
Same with Nature's Prophet. I'm gonna guess it maybe how would you call it? Respect bans maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, we don't know. Somebody on LM could be very good at Clock. Somebody on PSG could be very good at Prophet.
Could be. And we see a Vengeful Spirit getting picked up first as well.
I like that pickup very much. Very solid support Venge.
Definitely, especially with the damage boost. And
did they fix her animations?
I think it's
because she was having a bit of trouble.
I think it's only with her her new set. I think she has a weird run animation.
Dyer's turn to make.
I'm not over
Yeah,
sure.
there was something about a break in the model or something silly anyway.
So they gave her a new run for the set, and it just did not work.
Ah.
But yeah, we're seeing Jakiro and Luna getting picked up by PSG. Which isn't bad at all.
You do not see much Jakiro. I'm gonna say competitively. So that's an interesting pickup, I have to say.
Yeah, I mean he's got buffed over the time. Liquid Fire's got a buff that it becomes more of an active than just a passive every
Macro
5-10
fire
seconds. Yeah, that's pretty big as well. And Ice Path I think got additions as well.
Radiance ban.
Ooh. We'll see how Enigma goes, because it can be scary when if Black Hole gets interrupted by Ice Path, or even just like a Lunar Beam. That's when you're gonna have trouble.
10 seconds to pick.
But otherwise, we'll see how the rest of the bans go, and the rest of the draft.
5 seconds.
Don't really know how they're gonna really get this properly sorted.
Reserve time.
But it's not, we see the supports coming out from Lucky Masterminds. Doesn't really tell us much about what else they're gonna pick though.
Yeah, I feel PSG played their carry hand just a wee bit early, but still, that could lead to some big surprises later. We don't know.
I suppose we'll see. Not much else. Tidehunter getting banned out. We've actually seen a lot of Tidehunter today.
Yeah, Tide's been big today.
10 seconds.
Been a pretty solid foundation to any team. It's mostly been on the offlane though. I don't think we've actually seen like a support style Tidehunter, but
Reserve
I don't know.
time.
It's hard to be a support style Tidehunter. Not in that.
Yeah,
offlane.
I don't feel he fits that role very well. I mean, I think the offlane is his strong point. I think he does it very effectively. Another offlaner banned out in the Darkseer as well.
Yeah, it's a bit difficult. Try to shut down a Darkseer. I suppose it's handy enough, especially when you don't want Darkseer to be buggering up with Luna. Especially because she's not exactly a like the longest ranged hero.
5 seconds remain.
She's
You could always just loosen beam down hat creeps.
Reserve time.
it helps, I suppose. She's not overly depends on mana, but I mean she only has what 2 spells, so. But I suppose you'd want to have that lunar beam to maybe try to force out that Dark Seer if he did exist. But
That's true, yeah.
I suppose we'll see how the rest of the bans come out. I'm seeing a lone druid as
Oh, a
well.
lone druid ban.
These are definitely respect bans. I mean, nobody ever bans out a lone druid unless you're playing against Alliance a
Yeah,
year ago.
it's Rectal Raider. He plays an excellent lone druid. So
Oh, really?
that's a definite respect ban.
Only 10
Yeah.
seconds.
Ooh. We'll
I
see.
mean, you do not want him on a lone
5
druid in your game,
seconds.
or
Hurry,
it's gone.
hurry.
Game's over already.
Game is hard.
Reserve time.
But yeah, we'll
Okay,
see a
well-
Lifestealer get
Dire
banned.
team are
Suppose they
now
don't want
picking.
to. I don't know. Lifestealer's iffy nowadays. I've said this before in the other games. It's hard to be a good Lifestealer now. Everyone like
Just
plans
get
to be
kited
aggressive.
around and get killed off easily. Yeah, I like that ban.
It's quite a strange ban nowadays. I mean, a few months ago would have been pretty natural for Lifestealer to be
Pretty
banned.
standard.
First 2 bans, but
10 seconds to
I don't think they-
10 seconds.
I don't think they see that as a reason
5
just to
seconds
keep him in the lane
remain.
or to keep him in the pool. So I think we're gonna see what the next hero is at
time.
PSG, and I need to get a bloody drink. So you man the helm for a bit.
Oh dear. Alright, so I'll be left alone to cover this for the next couple of minutes while he gets a drink. I feel it could be another support, maybe to put the Luna in the tri-lane. I don't know, bit of lockdown would be nice. And it's a Leshrac.
Radiant team are now
Okay, that's a
picking.
very interesting pickup from PSG. That very easily could be an offlaner. Oh, and a Nyx assassin from Masterminds.
Sorry.
We saw Mischief play that last game, and that game was an absolute disgrace.
That was a sick game. I wonder
That
how
was an unbelievable game.
they're gonna try to incorporate this. Leshrac though. Leshrac really
Yeah,
isn't
I feel it might be an offlane.
an offlane Leshrac. It's gonna be quite well. You would have
Radiant
some
team
room
pick.
in regards to Enigma being chilling in the jungle, but otherwise, I think Benj would be able to zone Leshrac out pretty quickly, or pretty easily, I should say.
Yeah, you're right. And as well, I mean, we don't know what carry they have. They could also be a very good carry for zoning out. As I just said.
Yeah,
Oh, I like that gyrocopter a lot. I love me some gyrocopter.
depends on it's weird to see Death Prophet get picked up as well. Death Prophet's a pretty nice mid hero. Not really seen that often
10
anymore.
seconds to pick.
Actually, PSG, look at their lineup. There is a huge amount of push.
Holy shit!
You've got Liquid Fire, Glaives, you have got Diabolic Edict, and you've also got Exorcism. PSG don't want to take this too late, I don't think.
I don't think Lucky Masterminds can really do that much besides
Radiance
for when
ban.
Gyrocopter gets farmed enough where Flat Cannon becomes a problem for them, push-wise, but I don't know. I can imagine Jakiro's just going to level up Liquid Fire, and they're just going to get right on this push.
10 seconds
Just get
to
it,
only
just
10
apply it
seconds.
heavy early on, and could be a problem for actually Lucky
Seconds
Masterminds.
remain.
And I mean, yeah, even if you just look at Mastermind's bans, I mean, that's 3 big push heroes
I
they've
don't
banned
mean to
out.
rush
If you,
but I do wish
like,
you'd go a hell of a lot faster than
if you
you're
see, it's
going.
just it's crazy. Obviously, about 2 rapiers on this gyro, proper Vos style.
Dire team
That's if the
pick.
game goes on that long. Depends on, I mean, games 50%, I would say it's 50% of the draft, 50% of how they implement that draft. So it's going to be big what these next 2 heroes are going to be.
I feel this will be either, it might be support, I can see the DP as a mid, but I can't be sure.
Ooh, yep. That's definitely going to be a DP mid
Team
with
pick.
Centaur on the offlane.
Oh, so they're tri-laning with the Lesha. Interesting.
It must be.
Oh, it's a bristleback.
Dyer's turn.
I think that's going to complement their lineup
Oh
quite well. I mean, if you look at it,
My.
PSG, besides for the Centaur Warrunner, they're all pretty squishy, so if Bristleback gets a few quills, he's just going to eat them up.
Yeah, that's insane. The bristleback has huge amount of potential to just run riot on them.
I think I would say that there's more. Wait, so that must be. Yeah, okay, that's a Nyx mid. Crispy Gordon will be going on that offlane Enigma. Better Spirit will be picked up by. Who is that? Oh, we'll see now. Oh, somebody's disconnected.
I am loving these PSG banners.
PSG? Ooh. Nickelback, man.
Nickelback will bring them to victory, and then just Masterminds with a little bit more of a serious banner setup.
I actually quite like the Masterminds logo. I think it's pretty legit.
I think it's really nice. Yeah, it fits well.
Looks like they've stolen it.
Props to the Masterminds on their excellent design.
It's pretty good. Someone knows Photoshop anyways. So yeah, we'll go through the drafts. Bam Bam will be playing the Bristleback on the top. See how well he does. He does get the nasal goo first. Gyrocopter will be played by Mackenzie. Pretty standard getting the Rocket Barrage first. Mischief's just running rampant. He's going mid. Oh,
here comes PSG in.
Mackenzie, oh no, he should be fine. He's
a bit aggressive. Oh, come on, Mackenzie, you don't want to feed first blood, do you?
30 seconds until Digital Sports.
Vine will be playing that Vengeful Spirit with that nice hairdo.
Damn.
And Enigma will be played by Crispy Gordon. Do you want to do PSG?
Of course I will. On the Luna, we have Swagger on the rocks, along with Andy, MG, and Zombie Nation up in the top tri-lane. Taking the mid will be our Death Prophet, and damn, those legs, man. Those legs. That's all I can say.
It's like she's also got like the Death Prophet hood that was like the very first Death Prophet hood. I think it was like her alpha build. That was supposed to be her head dress in like when Dodo was like first designed, but they were like, let's make it a nice wee cosmetic instead.
I have not seen that head in a long time.
Yeah,
it has been a while. Pubs never have it, disappointingly. And of course, last but not least, we have Rectal Raider on that Warrunner, and hopefully he will be raiding some rectums in this offlane. I have to say, I'm liking these drafts. Oh, yes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Don't know how Centaur's gonna go against. Well, Centaur should have an easy enough time because he's not really. He doesn't have to worry about Enigma as much as another general lane support. Gyrocopter. Yeah, he should be fine against Gyrocopter and Vengeful Spirit. Not unless they get a fantastic magic missile onto Barrage, because then that's going to be a lot of problems.
I definitely think it should be a lane he can deal with. Tri-lanes against the solo Centaur, the Centaur can't really deal with as well, but dual lanes should be okay.
Wonder how Nyx Assassin's going to go against this Death Prophet if Death Prophet decides to be aggressive. Which I don't really think she can do early on. I mean, she only has enough mana for 3 Crypt Swarms. So, we'll see how Nyx Assassin does on this mid lane. It'll be quite interesting to see. And I want to see how Bristleback also does in this top lane. Because it's going to be interesting to see if he's able to make much out of it. Because if they be particularly aggressive and stay on him, he's not going to have a good time. And You might actually get zoomed out.
They don't have the most tanky top lane, so he might get a good bit of damage done with those quills. I mean, never underestimate Bristle. He is a very powerful hero.
Surprised he didn't pick up Bristleback first of all, but
Might have enticed PSG to be a bit more tanky with their drafting.
is he thanking me for Stanley? Stanley announcer? Yeah, I've got Stanley announcer. How rude. I don't know, I would have liked to see Bristleback go Bristleback first, but I don't know how it's gonna roll. If he's really able to make the most out of nasal goo. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes in this top one.
Poor PSG having a meltdown over their banners.
Looks like it shows they spent that long in their banners. Pretty good banners.
They are very good. I mean, time well spent. Well, that's certainly dedication to something.
Ooh. People not impressed with Nickelback, apparently.
Also, I feel this has to be pointed out. If we look at Mischief, he has a ward. That's kind of it.
Oh,
He's
really?
rushing something. Bottle, maybe? Could be a bottle rush.
Oh wow. Yeah, maybe he sees that Death Prophet really can't do that much against him. So if he gets an early enough bottle, he can apply a lot of pressure to that Death Prophet. So it looks like he definitely knows how to play that Nyx Assassin. He's gonna be having a good time doing it as well.
I look forward to seeing him playing on this. It's just, I pulled up the net worth screen, see he has 625 and think to myself, did he buy anything? Just no. As well, DP appears to be saving for a bottle. Bristleback being conservative with spending as well.
Bristleback's did the most with his money as he could. Don't really know what else he could really do. He needs to get tanky up on that lane. He wants to try to survive it. Really
Probably
depends.
a ring of health.
I mean, each of the heroes in this trial have all stuns, so he's gonna be. If he gets caught out by a Leshrac stun or an Ice Path, then it's pretty much gonna be over for him. Don't know if they're serious.
They're having trouble regardless. Well, I think he's got us there.
Just throwing smack talk, man. Next level tactics. Oh man, no scope. Ventral Spirit, no scope. I see it.
It's been so long since people have talked about no scopes. I didn't even know they existed anymore.
It's nice to see Actually, there's a Vengeful Spirit cosplay. I haven't actually seen that cosmetics before. Not like legit, but yeah, it's not bad. You know the game's good when we're commenting on cosmetics.
Just a fashion stream right now. And that Venge, that's €20 worth of stuff on that Venge right now. That's
big.
Loads of money.
Loads of money. I mean, look at Enigma's cosmetics. These must have cost a bit.
Jesus Christ, that's an intense amount of cosmetics.
Bit overboard.
How do people spend that much money on cosmetics? Like that Enigma, it's ridiculous.
Centaur actually does have good. He has like good shield, like good armor on him. Means that he's gonna survive this lane pretty well. Armor of Omex.
Let's hope that armor can hold up against Gyro's rockets.
Let's hope. Nothing else on the other heroes. Not even done.
Luna has a custom glaive. It's not so bad.
Shrek has nothing. Oh wait, no, he does. Shrek. Oh wait, what? It says Shrek has glaive.
According to my Dota, he has a glaive.
Yeah, same here. What? next level plays. And it seems that Mischief...
You're just gonna see his auto attacks, and the glaive's just gonna fly out at people.
I don't know if Mischief...
Actually, that happened before in random ability draft, where if you get Luna's glaives on like any ranged hero, they'll throw their item at them.
Oh,
so I've,
yeah.
thrown Morana bows about the place. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I remember that as well. Who was it? I can't remember what hero it was. Might have been Spectre, I remember seeing that. I'm not really sure. It's not bad, it's not bad. That's my birthday ruined.
Back to the indecipherable gibberish.
Now that pun hurts to look at.
The what?
The pun just made by the centaur.
We all look alike to you.
Don't take it too proper seriously.
It's only a game. Why you have to take proper seriously? Oh, trying to bring. Okay, we're ready. We're ready. Game's actually started. Game's good.
I'm just waiting for the next disconnect. I'll give it about 30 seconds.
Yep, seems.
Jesus, that Crypt Swarm looks fantastic.
Pretty good cosmetic items. It's all's good, all's good. He hasn't actually bought anything yet, that Nyx Assassin. Not really
no
much
bottle
else.
yet. Oh, there it is.
You finally got it?
Yeah, there's finally a bottle out on this Nyx, so it'll be shipped down to him now in the courier.
Looks like Vengeful Spirit's just being able to chill in lane. Not really. Maybe try to apply pressure to that Centaur. Centaurs. You don't really want Centaur to get that much.
Just look big, hope he doesn't come into lane.
So I suppose this is a good plan. Just keeping Centaur, just staying there, just scaring Centaur. That's really good. But whether or not they can actually sort of do that for long, because Centaur's just going to be able to sort of just chill around this area, get some experience. It's going to be a bit of a bad idea.
I think the problem they have is they're not going to be stacking and pulling by the looks of it, so lane's just going to push, Centaur's going to get his XP, and I think everything's going to go fine for him.
I suppose if they want Enigma to do well, they sort of need to have that early, that easy camp free. So it's understandable. Whether or not Enigma's going to have a good time.
It's completely understandable.
Whether or not he's going to have a good time, it's something else altogether. Oh,
casual stun coming out in the Centaur. Poor guy. Oh, hasted Nyx running towards top. He's gonna find this Chikiro.
Sorry there, I was busy chatting, but don't think Nizuku's gonna be enough. Although he does get the impale off, that's definitely not gonna be enough damage on Domination. He's gonna be able to get away. And that's the end of that. Nyx Assassin just sort of wastes the haste. Now he has to go back to a level 4 Death Prophet. Which is pretty bad for him.
He let DP get a bit of farm on her, I assume, I hope. So, yeah, it was a waste of a haste rune, and I definitely feel he should have just stayed in mid and harassed her around.
I just need to check something here.
Oh, this centaur, no, he looked to be in trouble there. He'll get away just fine.
Yeah, I've got guys that want to play, but I don't know who they can play against. Sadly enough, but you know, we'll try our best. We'll try our best. So, last 8 graphs. Need the last 8 graphs. Splitter and Gyro, there's not much
Pierre's
between
food has arrived. I completely forgot that I haven't eaten today. So I might not be good for this game 1, but I will be back for you in game 2.
No worries, that's fine. Properly fine.
That's unfortunate, but I am.
Oh, Vector Raider does get stunned out. I think he might be in a lot of trouble here. Oh, is he gonna be fine? Is he gonna be fine?
I'll be here for first blood. No, I will not.
Salve stops that. Salve stops that. He'll be fine.
Alright, so I will talk to you come game 2.
Yep.
And just tell me who stomps and who doesn't.
Okie doke.
So I'll have an idea of what I'm saying next game.
Yeah, not a problem. So,
Fine. Leave. See if I care.
So we're seeing, sort of, X gets DD made. I suppose it's handy for him to try to get back into this game. Didn't really make that much out of the history, and he does actually take out all the mana of the Death Prophet. She will be getting mana mana decreases from the Witchcraft. Whether or not she's going to be able to probably use it, that's another thing entirely. Whether or not Bristleback's going to be able to do anything. He's level 4 against Centaur's level 4 as well, but I think he's definitely getting more out of this lane. I suppose that's cause for the concern for Luna, because you don't want to be dealing with a Bristleback, because you have no escape mechanisms. You're still Luna. So if he decides to go on like that, I mean, she's scared. She's not going to just stick around for experience. She's going to leave, and that'll be it. Kizzy, on the other hand, he's alright. He's doing way better than Luna at the minute, which shows you the power of, I suppose, the Bristleback. Whether or not this is actually going to be able to do anything. Oh, well, it does something, just not everything. I mean, Luna, she's going for that treasure. She's got her quill up. It's not bad compared to Phase Bizarre on the Gyro with the Bassi. They're around the same. We're on the same net worth now. Yeah, they're around the same net worth. It's not that bad. Really, it's early days. It's only 6 minutes in, so anything could really happen, especially with I don't know, the potential Zombie Nation doing some good ice paths. He's level 4, but he is leveling up that liquid fire. They are going for the push as soon as they can, and of course, Diabolic Edict is first on the agenda to try to level up max. Suppose they'll just be waiting for the Enigma. As soon as he can get that, black hole ready, then there'll be a lot of hell to pay. He's just got a wee tiny bit left to go. Sorry, no, he's not waiting on the Enigma. Jeez, he's waiting on the Death Prophet. My bad. They're waiting on the Death Prophet. Exorcism is up. Cooldowns, not that bad at all. She's got an Invis rune, and she's got enough. She's got enough mana for an Exorcism. And it looks like they will go on this push. This is their push. Luna, not bothered with glaives. Nobody really bothered with glaives early on, but this is it. I think this is definitely first tower going to be down. They do have catapult on their side. They're not going to try to maybe make something of maybe trying to bait out this Bristleback. That's why Death Prophet Derwin's just chilling behind. Doesn't want to reveal himself too good. This is it. And that tower is gonna get mulched. There isn't much else I can really do. Maybe try a tiny bit against this, but this is too much. Bristleback's just... Well, Bristleback's just trying to go balls in.
Radiant's top tower
He does get the deny on the tower. Oh, that's fantastic for him. He solves it. They could have maybe tried to go on the Bristleback and made it work there, but there is a lot of TVs going down bottom. Next assassin as well. He doesn't have the Impale, that's the only problem. There's a Stampede out, but Vengeful Spirit gets the stun out. Rectal Raider, oh, he gets a 2-pound stomp! Oh, there's a lot of the... Jericho just does his ultimate and just rips everyone apart. He does get a double kill first of all, but first blood does go to Centaur Warrunner. I suppose that's quite good for him. But not good for the whole rest of PSG. We'll see how the rest of it. That was a pretty good fight. Probably could have been more of where's Enigma? He didn't have Black Hole. I can't remember if he was around for Black Hole. Yes, he was around. He was around for Black Hole, but sadly wasn't. Didn't, you know, he doesn't have the ability for Black Hole. Whether or not he could try or not, it's another thing entirely. Yeah, they're just. It looks like they're going 5-man. PSG have just thought, right, let's do it. Let's just go for it. Whether or not it's going to be a good idea or not is, I don't know. It's completely up to how they decide to play this. And I mean, get caught out. Enigma Black Hole's right there. Vendetta is up again. Calldown's up again. Bristleback will be ready to rock and rumble, but it looks like Jarrow's actually going to decide to go top. He knows.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
Looks like they're playing very passive. They're making sure. Although he doesn't want to make sure that they're...
Dire's top tower is under siege.
I think he knows that they don't have sentries. So it's good for them. Looks like they're going to try for something. They're going to try for something. Might be able to do something big, but Mischief. Oh god, there's 4! No! Oh no, the cooldown went off. Oh, that's a Black Hole. Oh, the Swagger of the Rocks, but he gets a nice path, and there goes Enigma. He's going down. There's a much else he can do. He gets a Stampede off. Centaur gets a 2-man stomp. He gets a good double edge off as well, and that's another Crypt Storm, all on 2. And looks like they're going to have to try to back off. Bristleback's only getting away because it's too tanky, but he does get stomped. He does get silenced, and that's the end of him. That was a big loss for Masterminds. That was a disaster. And Enigma got on the Black Hole. It was only on 1, and they were just able to stop it straight away. They've got the silencers, they've got the disables, they've got everything. And then they take the tower and get away. So that'll be a massive dip in the gold graph. A massive dip. But it looks like they're just rotating mid, I think. They're just not right. Take a 1 tower. Take all the tier 1 towers down. Give them less room to move around, and then just have a lot more fun. With just being able to farm around the map whenever you can. It's that pressure that gets applied, especially when you've got push lineup like this. Oh, this could be good. Drums endurance, call down. Vendetta goes on 1. He only gets 1-man MPO, but that's too bad. Crypt Storm gets a gun to 2. Rectal Raider, he goes down as well. That's a killing spree on McKeezy. There isn't much else they can try to accomplish off this. Masterminds do get to be able to push that mid tower, and I really don't think they can. PSG can really do much. That's a really bad impale. Even Macro Pyre's trying to push them off. I don't think it's actually going to work. Is it in deny range? It is in deny range. That is definitely in deny range. Whether or not they want to take it, is it? Oh, it's not in deny range. Oh, Lita's getting caught out. Swagger on the rocks. That's not good for him. He is going to get slowed down by the Bristleback Screw. Whether or not he's going to get out, yeah, it's a homing missile coming in. Here goes Bristleback. This is what he does best. Just tank it in, going in with the quills. Well, yep, they get the tower, and that's fine. But whether, yep, all's good. And then manages to get back. But yeah, that was fantastic. Masterminds made their plays after that atrocious loss in the bottom lane, especially with 4 people down, lose the tower, but at least Gyro didn't die, and he's on a killing spree, so he is being able to get. He's got the drums up. He knows. He just needs to get some more tank items up, and then he can be really a part of these The more attack damage it has, the less counter push, less push power that the next team has, PSG has. That was good, just having a water break. Yeah, it seems to be a very close game. I don't think there's really much else to say about that. Last hit wise, it looks like LM are really pushing it forward. I mean, Swagger on the rocks, he's been a part of these fights. He's 2-0-2, so he doesn't have enough doesn't have as much last hits as Gyrocopter, but Gyrocopter is 3-0, and he has what, 20 last hits more than Luna, so that's a big problem. It's a big problem for them to try to deal with. I'm gonna try to make the most of this is another thing. Oh, but this might be good top. They do have the sentry down to try to stop the. Oh, might get the Nyx. Oh no, I think they just revealed themselves that there is a sentry down. Try to deal with that Nyx. Whether or not they can maybe try to capitalize on this is another thing. We'll see how it goes. But there is 5 going top. Nyx Vendetta goes out. It is only level 9. He is forced to be going around. Same with Death Prophet, and she looks like she's going the Bloodstone, or yep, she's going the Bloodstone. So what's that I think for Death Prophet to do? Oh, there's an Imperial Swag on the rocks, but that's Stampede going out. And it looks like, oh, Exorcism going down. There's a Macropyre on 2. There's enough, there's Eclipse. They're all going down. Vine's going to try to maybe get a kill off this, but he isn't able to. Swagger on the rocks gets back. And there isn't much they can do. It's a 3-for-1 trade. It looks like they're going to be able to push this tower as well.
Radiant sure are loving those invulnerable towers.
Looks like there'll be a lot of damage coming on this. Diabolic Edict, along with the Exorcism. It's not fun at all to try to
Radiant
stick
has
against
lost
that,
their
and
top
they
tower.
can't really. I mean, they've got demonic conversions if they really need to just drop this counter push. And Gyrocopter. Besides for getting aggressive and taking out the creeps with maybe like Bristleback, it's really difficult, especially when you have a Luna. Luna Death, like their whole team is just. You've got the tank, and then you've got the push power, and that's really difficult to try to deal with. Whether or not they can actually deal with it, and stay in this game so Gyrocopter can get farmed up, that's another thing entirely. We'll see if he's got to get Desolator. I highly doubt it's a Desolator. Probably looking maybe at
Radiant's
a
middle
Maelstrom,
tower is being
maybe
attacked.
at a BKB, most likely a BKB. It's the most natural thing to do. Especially when you've got this type of magical components in PSG's lineup, like Leshrac. Leshrac's heavy magic damage. So is Death Prophet. Luna can be, if she needs to be, Leshrac. Centaur. So getting up that BKB is going to be a big deal for Masters. But it's difficult because they have lost all tier 1 towers. They've lost a tier 2 tower top. And all PSG have to do is just wait for ultimates to get offline, and they can just start the wrecking. But I mean, Bristleback, I think he's building Vanguard. I don't know if it's the best. It's not the best idea to build Vanguard. Hopefully he's building Hood of Defiance. That's the only thing that sort of makes sense at the minute for him. Majesty, she's not doing that bad. She's doing pretty well. Nyx Assassin. He's almost got that dag on, but he's really sort of fallen. Falling hard.
Dire's top
on hard
tower
times.
is being attacked.
17 minutes in, we're only around the level, so I mean, Gyrocopter's higher level now, but that's only because they've been trying to roam around and try to make the most out of the situation that they've sort of been given. PSG are the momentum makers in the game, but I think this might be a problem. Gets a lunar beam on the Vine. Stampede goes out. The Shark might be looking for a good stun. But that's enough. It's only going to a black hole on a Centaur, but it's going to be enough. Crypt Sword goes out. Cam Gordon, he goes down. MG might be going down as well. Exorcism's down, just ripping apart anyone that isn't already noticed. And there goes the lunar eclipse. There's too much damage on this team. Swag on the rocks might be able to get mischief, but Crypt Sword's coming out. It isn't enough. It isn't in range. Whether or not, yep, that's it. So it's a 3-for-2 trade. It's not as bad. When you have a team like PSGs that really shine out when it's only you and the other team fighting and not creeps, like creeps aren't anywhere, then that's when PSG really shines, and in the jungle that's where really, like, that really set home. I mean, you got Exorcism only hitting on the heroes, maybe on the neutral creeps side, Diabolic Edict, Eclipse as well. That was some big hits coming out. They really couldn't do that much. Gyrocopter, he got punished pretty early on, but as soon as he gets that BKB, he should be able to just stand there and take the hits. He won't even be getting hit, he'll just be able to deal it out. I think PSG's biggest concern would be physical damage. I mean, Death Bar is not exactly the most... naturally she's not the most tankiest of heroes, but you know, when she is building up that blood, so she's really close to it actually. Actually, is she? Did she get boots? I don't even think she got boots. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she didn't even get boots. She's fine with it. She doesn't even need boots. Just getting. Oh no, sorry, she does have boots. I'm just potato. She had them all. Just I'm looking at the wrong team. Bloodstone will be up in about another 500 gold. It's gonna be good for them. But I don't know. It's gonna be good for Masterminds. It's gonna be another thing entirely. I don't know. Like Masterminds, they just need to make the most of trying to farm when they can, and trying to secure their base so it isn't getting pushed in with the same push potential. It's a lot to deal with. It really is. Next assassin, he's level 11 now, so his Vendetta is a bit longer. 35 seconds, that's great time. Doesn't have to wait that much for Vendetta to be off cooldown again. Does deal good amount of damage. I mean, if he picks off the tracker, Jakiro, then it'll be quite great for him. Whether or not it's gonna be in trouble. Okay. Ooh, mischief. I don't think they have sentries. I don't think they have sentries. They don't have sentries. So, but Vendetta's gonna be off cooldown soon. And it's gonna be difficult. Oh, she sold her Arcana's back. Oh, she's causing mischief. Don't know what he was planning to do there. I think he was just trying to deal enough damage as he could. Forced it off to Luna. Of course, Luna and Gyrocopter are some really good, great ancient heroes. Oh god, can't drink the coffee yet. Fantastic ancient heroes. Gyrocopter, I think more so, but that's only if he has more farm. He's just able to leak them down. Luna's decided no, I'm only gonna get 2 levels of Luna Blessing, and I'm just gonna focus on the glaives. I think glaives are more important. So that's what she's decided to go for. Mischief's causing mischief, and they'll be able to see him coming up here if he decides to go for that sort of route. Being smart with these word plays. That's actually a fantastic word. Gets up there. It gets up there. It gets up there if it really needs to, and then it also has here. So that's great sentry work. Whether or not, oh, mischief. He's being caught out. They know about it. Oh, they get to stomp. They waited for that stomp. He knew that he wouldn't be there right away, so he waits for the stomp, just cancels it, and gets a perfect stomp on him. So that's really difficult. I know Mischief was looking for some kills, looking for opportunities, but they've got to know when a Nyx really isn't on the map. You know where he will be.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
They've been smart with their sentries, but they haven't. I think they need to invest in a. They need to invest in a gem. I think that at this point in the game, I think it's quite important. Get her on the Death Prophet. I think she's tanky enough. Well, let's get her on Centaur. Get her on Centaur. That'll be great. Get a nice gem. Deal with maybe the wards. Deal with this ward position. Oh, look at the Stampede. It's not going to be a good time. Call down on 2. But he's good. But he still does a good amount of damage. Try on the rocks. Oh no, he'll be fine. That's a great BKB charge. He wasn't risking the amount of damage that Rocket could do. It is level 3 Rocket, so it would have been... Yeah, that would have definitely been enough damage. Oh, but there comes the Exorcism. And... Ice Path goes out. Does pick up fine in the end. Oh, that's an impale. He does pick off that Luna. That was great. The Unstoppable Freak goes on Mischief. He does get the Carapace off. Is he going to be ravaged by the ghost? He will be ravaged by the ghost. Oh, long is fine. And that's a double kill. Unstoppable. Going on the way towards Death Prophet. So I'm liking this. This is a very close game. Not in any way over. Definitely not in any way over. But the push lineups, they've sort of fallen out of grace sometimes. Then before, teams for gank oriented lineups. Oh, that's a stomp on the Bristleback, but I don't think it's going to be enough to try to gank him down. He did go for that Vanguard build, which I'm not overly happy with. I think Could Have Finance would have helped him more. There isn't, yes, there's some physical damage, but I think at this point you're dealing more with magical damage. So I don't think it's the right sort of item to go to. Gyrocopter though, he's got his BKB. How many charges has he done? He's done to 9. He's fine. Looks like he will be going for that Helm of the Dominator. He's going to be stacking. And it is stacked, at least it's stacked once. That's good for them. Reserve Reward is stopping that creep camp Ancients from being available.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Oh, my throat's starting to hit me now. And a coffee is so
top tower
good.
is under siege.
So right now we're seeing, looks like they'll be going top. Not much else really to say about this at the minute. Enigma does have his black hole. He's going to try to get a mech, but 24 minutes in, it's not as effective as he got at first item. But Enigmas always need that mech first. Always need that. Or that blink dagger. Always need that blink dagger. Looks like Mischief's going to try to cause mischief. They do have a ward, but they don't have a sentry on them. I don't think. They have sentries and the stash, but that's it. It isn't enough to try to deal with I don't know, try to deal with the rest of this problem. It's going to be difficult. They do see him by the observer, but I don't think Mischief's in any trouble at the minute. Oh,
so, did I miss any fun?
Yeah, it's been a pretty good game.
Damn it.
PSG's been pushing a lot, as you can probably see in the map. Kill wise, it's going their way, but I think Masterminds have the tactical skills. Here comes the Stampede. Stop. Gets skew whiffed. There isn't much else to do. There goes the Impale. Cooldown's going on Thor. Oh, it's going to rip through up a whole bunch of the Shrek. And there goes Gyrocopter doing a lot of damage with that cooldown. There isn't anything else. And he gets a triple killing spree. Is he going to get anything else? Oh, he does. Oh, that's fantastic plays. That's a 5-way kill. And that was fantastic play by Masterminds.
And at the end, if you were looking close enough, the Enigma whiffed his black hole.
So, nothing big was lost, I would say. I mean, yes, the black hole's bad, but they killed 5 of them. They got Nick's got Death Prophet's unstoppable streak.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
They're able to sort of push. They're able to sort of get the momentum going their way again, which is really good for a team like that. And that's what they really need to sort of try to figure it out. If you, I'm gonna have a wee sip.
Dire's bottom tower under fire.
I was just gonna turn on my open mic there. It's too much effort holding G all the time.
Yeah, open mic's not that bad. It's quite good. Ooh, cat, please leave. Cat, please leave. No. The cat has got. Oh no. There's too much stuff on this table.
Dire's bottom tower under fire.
I'm sorry.
GD house cat. I don't know where.
Right, hold on. I need to get her away.
I have to say though, that call down was huge. That fight it would have caught 4 of them. That's insane. And PSG denying this tier 1 bottom.
Has been denied. Bastards.
Oh man. How's the net worth looking Oh, it's very close to the top of the net worth graph. Luna and Gyro both very close together at the moment, and I don't know, who would you say carries harder between a 6-slotted Luna and a 6-slotted Gyro?
It completely depends. I mean, if Gyrocopter's able to hit more units, so if he's 6 slots, say with like a MKB, he's got his maybe a butterfly up, and he really focuses on the damage, then he can just melt away the team. Like, I mean, they've got squishy supports like Jakiru and the Shrek and sort of Luna's squishy in her own right. Gyrocopter's a bit more tankier, but still, like, he could just go to town, whereas Luna needs to rely on those glaives. And yes, her ultimate does work, but so does Gyrocopter's.
I think as well, if I'm not mistaken, Flat Cannon's physical, so if Luna gets something like a butterfly, she might just be able to hold out against him. It's the same with this Centaur, maybe if he got something like a halberd.
Depends.
As it would just shut down this Gyro.
Depends if he gets that MKB. I think Luna's probably gonna try to go. Luna's gonna go for she's gonna go for that Manta. They're gonna try to rely more on that push. I think Bristleback's gonna try to be boss, but he might be fine. No, it's here comes the Eclipse. He's not gonna be able to do anything else. There goes Bristleback. It's gonna go down. Vine's gonna probably go down. There's a stomp on the Enigma. Crispy Gordon's gonna die as well. Zombie Nation might also die from this. Triple kill goes towards Gyrocopter. I don't know, it's gotta be a Gyrocopter Luna fight, but I don't think he can really try to deal with Rectal Raider. McKay's he's made a mistake. He's made a mistake there.
Oh, the Gyro goes down.
Oh, he made the mistake.
Good fight for PSG there. They needed that. And look at the gold graph.
Middle tower is taking damage.
Look at that dip, and just it's gone.
Wow.
Things are balanced. Like, it's only 1 or 200 gold in the difference.
It's understandable with experience, because TARS does not translate in the levels. But gold wise, that's a massive dip. I mean, everybody says that TARS are like, they're money in the bank. They're guaranteed at some point. So, but it is handy to get TARS early on. But I mean, TARS are going to go down nonetheless. So the fact that even though they have the tower advantage, two tower advantage,
there's no gold advantage. No.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
The Gyrocopter's making bank. He's 3k gold. He should. I don't know. He might go for that Satanic first. He might.
Yeah, just looking here, there's 220 gold in the difference at this moment in time, and that's crazy. That's crazy how even they are. It's nice to see though, is an evenly matched game, and it's better in some extent to a stomp anyway.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's really close. I mean, both lineups are quite evenly matched, I'd say. I'm waiting for a massive Enigma black hole coming in.
Big 5-man black hole mixed in with the Gyro, Call Down, and Flat Cannon, and just Quills. There's so much potential there behind the Masterminds. I
think the game sort of ebbs and flows on how good Gordon's going to be with these black holes. I mean, if he's going to pull off even like a 3-man black hole, if you catch,
that'd be huge.
Even like the less important heroes, say like Leshrac, Jakiro, Centaur, if you get 3 of them, and that's massive. He does need to get up that he does need to get that BKB up. I think it was a bit bigger priority than a mechanism, especially against all this magic damage and disables. But we'll see.
Yeah, I do feel a pipe would have been very good to have in this situation, but I'm not seeing one on anyone. No.
I'd say that it would have been a better idea for Bristleback to go that pipe instead of the Vanguard, because he got the Ring of Health. And right now, PSG don't have that much physical damage. Well, they didn't a while ago. But they focus more on magical damage more than physical. So it would have been nice to see the pipe going up, or even Hooded Defiance, make him more tanky, just being able to go in and wreck. but well, he's tanking up. He doesn't care about the Luna. He just shows his back.
And he actually has enough gold at the moment to buy that BKB recipe, which he's just done. So BKB up in the bristle. Maybe he might consider the pipe next. We don't know.
Gyrocopter's 4k gold. He doesn't give a fuck. He just
Rapier win. That's all I can say. I don't think it's not
that good early on to try just to go balls deep for a rapier. He isn't so like sustainable at the minute, where he isn't very fat health wise, and he's not very tanky at all.
He is blowing these creep waves apart though.
He really is. I mean, he's doing a lot of work.
Nearly, he's coming up on 200 last hits at the moment. This is no DK burning, but that's still quite good for.
Yeah, he's doing
30
really
minutes.
well. He's doing really well as a carry gyrocopter.
I'm very impressed.
Luna's 10 last hits down, so it's really close. This is a really close game. Like, it's one of those games where a team fight, not even like one crazy team fight, will decide this game. It's gonna be a number of team fights, but it's gonna be crucial how those team fights get played out.
It's a hard one to call, although with PSG's pushing power, they're going to be a hell of a force to push against, and I think that's definitely going to be key in these later fights. Is can they push in on them?
Thing is, Death Prophet got a. Oh, sorry, what?
No, I was just saying it's going to be crucial for Masterminds if they can push up or not.
You see, with Death Prophet, she did get an early Bloodstone, but she did die twice, so she has wasted a lot of those charges. I mean, when they did 5-man wipe up top at the tier 1, she respawned instantly. That's how many charges she had. But now there really isn't. I mean, it's just back to normalities. In fact, no, it's less because Bloodstone charges are now 6. No, or now 8.
It's 8, I think, when it starts. Yeah.
So now she's less item value than it's supposed to be, but she does have staff, wizard staff. No, mystic staff. My bad, mystic staff. So it's not bad.
That's gonna go into a hex soon, and that's gonna help a lot like that.
I think she might even go for she could even go for Shivas, I think, if she really wanted to. Be
Shivas
tanky.
would be very good. It would go well with Exorcism because you'd be slowed, you wouldn't get away from her. She just
Mischief scouting. I think he could do well. Goo goes out. Oh, the Shrek just explodes. The Shrek.
Game is hard.
Rest in peace, please. Oh, there's a swap. There goes Death Prophet. There goes the ice path going on. Bristleback, but he does BKB up. Power black. That's a really good get to do much.
Catches on one.
There isn't really much they can try to do. Although maybe Bristleback might be. Oh, there goes the BKB. It's gone. Bristleback's just gonna eat everything. There goes the Eclipse. Oh, Nyx was moved back and then moved forward, and he just got caught by the Eclipse as well. That's big play. It's just a 2-for-2 trade.
And then what cooldowns were used?
Oh no, Enigma! That wasn't worth it at all. Oh.
Well, there goes the trade. It's now a 2-for-3.
I would even
favor of PSG. And
it was a mid and a support. It was an offlane and a support for a mid and an offlane. So it wasn't a good trade to begin with, and then they lose the Enigma. I don't know what he was doing there.
Radiant's middle tower is taking.
Oh, he
was just out of position in the first place.
Lack of vision, call down just defensively to stop this push.
That's very unfortunate though for Masterminds to lose that Enigma. He was, well, he's back up in a couple of seconds, so we could see something coming out of them.
Hold on a second. Saturday on the announcement for the games today, I just decided to advertise the game. Just make sure they don't miss this game because it's really close.
And it's a best of 3, so there's plenty to see.
Well, it's best of 2. But I just put it as like best of 3 for like so you can see the who's winning and all. Oh, it's gonna be a courier kill. Oh, that's big. But no, Mischief's gonna sacrifice himself. He doesn't get the Carib is gone. That was some sad plays. Sad plays indeed.
Oh, sad boys.
Although I
Oh,
can't.
60 seconds until he's back though. That's
Big.
it looks like PSG looks to take control of this. Use this advantage.
Was it worth it? I think it was worth it. I think that was not sure. Me neither. It's definitely.
It's what? It's 200 gold to everyone on Masterminds, whereas he probably gave away 300.
Yeah, 300 split. No one got the direct hit. So, but they're going for this bottom.
To an extent.
Exorcism is the damage is insane. Liquefier hasn't been done out yet. Edict has been popped.
All down coming now.
And Luna's it's just being insane. Oh, here comes the BKB. They're gonna maybe look for the Eclipse. Eclipse is going out. Oh no, Enigma goes out before even the black hole goes out. Mackenzie's trying to do something. Stomp goes out. Maybe we've got to try to pick up the bristleback. The bristleback's gonna go down. No, it doesn't go down. Luna goes down instead. Mackenzie, he's about to go down as well. He needs to get out. I don't think he's gonna make it. No. Bristleback's gonna try. It's the buyback though. He's ready. He's ready and ready. He's got the butterfly. He can maybe try to stop this. And looks like they'll try to. Nyx Assassin's back up again. And Jesus. Oh, here comes Ice Path. It picks one. Oh, but Mackenzie did get off the flat cannon, so they're gonna have to back off. Maybe if they got the silence before the flat cannon, it would have been pretty good, but sadly not.
And I'm amazed that Masterminds still have their racks. I mean, the
40 minutes
power
in.
Of the Prophet.
You got the Prophet, you got the Shrek, you've got Jakiro, you've even got Luna. Luna early on pushing isn't a big deal, but Luna now, that's a big deal. It actually, item-wise, looks like Luna, pretty much Luna and Gyro have gone the same items, pretty much same items, besides for Manta.
Look at that gold difference between the two of them. There's about 4k in the difference.
4k? I can't see it. Somebody's came up on my
net worth. Just hit Y.
Oh no.
Down to Y.
Experience? It's been pretty level. Well, no, it's gone down to 2k. Which is the difference. It's the difference between Luna's like level. It's the difference between her 20 and 21. That's how much of a big difference it is. Gold wise, yep, it's been dipping and diving. It's making a canyon, man. It's making a canyon.
Just look here. What items does this gyro have in comparison with Luna? That's the Manta. Yes, that's the difference between the two of them, is the Manta. Oh, speaking of Luna, getting gone on pretty hard.
Shit,
she will fall.
Oh, Jakiro! Oh, there comes a goal! It's a triple black hole! He's gonna tear them apart! Chrissy Gordon, that was fantastic plays! Killing streak, triple kill, going to court for Casey. I think Luna bought back.
Jesus.
Luna bought back, yeah, she did! Here, there's nothing she could do, that was big! Oh,
that was huge. That was a wipe.
That was beautiful, and forced the buyback on
just
Luna.
like that.
Game is back in action.
Got the back in the driver's seat. Jesus.
Look at the size of that Midnight Pulse. So big now.
Wow.
Before it's like
huge.
Used to be like tiny small. It was a baby pulse.
Tiny.
No, it's a daddy pulse.
It's like they took the diameter and made it the radius.
Dyer's middle barracks has fallen. Dyer's middle barracks has fallen.
There isn't really much they can really
First
do.
racks goes to Masterminds,
which is pretty surprising. Swagger on the rocks.
Yeah,
can't really do that much. See, I almost missed that match. I almost missed that team fight because I was talking to chat.
I only sort of caught on when I saw the Luna getting gone on and was just thinking, oh.
Oh, it could have been a good impale, but no. See that? Oh, here goes BKB. Someone's popped the BKB. Gyro's popped the BKB. BKB prematurely. It's BKB versus BKB. Call down's going on 3. Here comes the backup power. It's going to be dealing a lot of damage. Oh, Mischief, he's in trouble, but no, he's fine. He's safe. He's safe. He's in Viz. He's popped his Vendetta just in case. Vines might be in trouble if Manta Illusions do. Oh no, they don't do that much damage at all. They don't do that much damage.
Somebody should really call for a Zeus ult at this moment.
Oh, Vine's fine.
Because
Vine was going a bit ballsy there. I mean, if they weren't around that tree line, I mean, he just snuck in there, did his TP there. But if they came in, then that would have been a real problem.
that could have gone so badly for Masterminds. That was very lucky that they managed to get out safe. Exorcism's still available though, so that wasn't used.
At this stage, exorcism alright, but only when it comes to the structures. If you're fighting in lane, I wouldn't say it's doing that much because people are getting more tanky. Spirits are alright when they need to be, but they're not, you know, game changing as much as like a black hole would be. Oh, he does get the eclipse off.
Oh.
Mischief's gonna go down. Ice Path goes on. Bam, but there's not enough. Maybe. Oh, Enigma can't even get a black hole off. It's cooldown off. Bam's got it. Oh, he pressed it back. It's BKB Gaming. McKeezy's gonna be fine. He's gonna get out, and he does pick up the Luna. Bristleback picks up the Luna. In fact, oh, it's a stomp. Wreck the Ritter.
Goes down.
It's actually been. Oh, well, I was about to say it was favoring PSG, but they just lost the track at the end of that. These team fights are fucking crazy, man.
The amount of team fight on each team is just, it's crazy. I mean, you've got the Gyro, you've got the Venge, you've got the Enigma, Bristle on one side, and then you've got Luna, Leshrac, DP, and Centaur on the other. It's crazy.
I would say, not many people would say it, but I would say Bristleback is quite a skillful hero when you think about him. I mean, you've got to be able to quill spray whenever it's on cooldown, but then you've also got to be able to just spam out the nasal goo, but on the heroes that need it to be on, like Luna. Nasal goo's fantastic on Luna. Slows her down, loses armor, and because of course she's got butterfly, she's rocking 24 armor. So I mean, if you have good amount of stacks of nasal goo, then you're gonna have a good time. But there you go, Gyrocopter's got that MKB, so that butterfly on Luna is useless.
R.I.P. Butterfly. You've also got to take into account with Bristle, you know, being able to throw yourself at the enemy and not feeding aggressively, which is the problem with most pub Bristlebacks.
He does have that pipe up now, so
he does. That's excellent.
stuff like Exorcism, Crypt Swarm.
Roche falling fast.
Did somebody have a medallion? Oh no, yeah, medallion, Vengeful Spirit, medallion. That was fantastic. Oh, here comes Dust
smoke.
But no, they definitely didn't see that. But I don't know, they shouldn't be going up that way. They're going to be seen by the tower. Although maybe they've been playing it safe. Although they know, PSG knows, like, no, we just need to chill back. We need to chill back. It's fine. I mean, they just did Roshan. We're not exactly just going to go out and try to find, like, just look at Roshan whilst they've done that.
So Vendetta up on the snakes now, and
see if anything else.
Oh, he's looking for something.
Towers go down so easily now. Gyrocopter rocking over 350 damage. All he needs now is a simple.
One of you has figured out that there are actually things.
I suppose it's time for him to get maybe a rapier if the game turns bad enough. Way more farm than Luna. We'll change the graphs to net worth. Gyrocopter is 2k ahead of Luna. But not much in terms of net worth in these teams. Enigma's almost got that black hole. Looks like they're going for the push here though. Pipes up, and it looks like Enigma will be just chilling behind, waiting for it. Here comes the Exorcism. It's gonna be a good stop. I don't know if they can really do it. Rectal Raider's just good. It's a black hole! Swagger and Luna and Centaur's getting put down, but it doesn't go full duration. Oh, the eclipse! It's over to Rex, everybody! But oh, here comes Swagger on the rocks. He's gonna go down. This fucking Gyro's ripping apart everyone! But there it goes! Exorcism gonna take down the Gyrocopter as well! It was a fucking one-on-one fight! Death Prophet just tears apart the Gyro. No worries in the world. But holy fuck, that team fight, man.
Middle tower is being attacked.
Oh man. I can't even hear you right now. I don't even think you're like speechless, man. I think something's gone wrong. He's disappeared.
I had my mic muted. Yeah, somebody just came upstairs, pulled my Ethernet cable out, and just left.
Man,
Cheeky
you just missed the what during that fight?
I know. I came in to see the tail end of that and just what the hell?
These team fights are crazy. Black Hole.
This game is crazy.
Black Hole probably did the best it could have done, but there was no real focus. I mean, Luna is quite tanky now, but there was no real focus on her. Centaur almost died. Like, he was so close to dying, but he was sort of like left. Best thing for the gyrocopter, no, for the Centaur is he's got that halberd up, so as soon as that BKB's off,
actually, I kind of.
as soon as he's got that
was gonna be a
BKB,
thing.
as soon as Gyro has that BKB off, then he's just gonna be able to munch. He's just gonna be able to hopefully turn on that halberd, and then Gyro's just gonna become useless. That's what he's gonna hope for, anyways.
Actually, I think this Gyro will. He's gonna have to pick up a new BKB. It's on 4 seconds. It's useless. Luna's 4 seconds now as well, so maybe we might see some new BKBs coming out.
So
just something about this game and the amount of fights.
yeah, man. So what do you think about a Nyx assassin that just maxes Dagon? Yes, he has a blink dagger, but what is your opinion on that?
It turns him from being able to just cut down squishy heroes to being able to rev it up a bit with more tanky heroes. So I think it's quite good, but something like maybe even E-Blade do the same trick for you, or even Veil.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, Dagon's nice, but usually it could be quite a hindrance if that's the sort of if you're not being able to get the levels and everything. It doesn't. I mean, yes, you're going to be able to Dagon someone for technically 800 damage for 15 seconds, but it really depends. I mean, you could have got maybe, say, sheep, maybe a sheep, but I suppose it helped out in the early game. But right now he seems he's poor. I mean, Bristle's doing better net worth wise, and I don't know.
Not much better. About 2k gold in the difference. I mean, that 2k gold would make up most of a sheep stick for the Nyx.
Oh, this could be big mischief if he doesn't get caught out. They need to put down a sentry right now. Here comes a stampede. He goes all the way on the Bristleback. Ice Path's going to go down on the Bristleback as well. Well, this could be a great black hole if they suck it in. That's a triple impale, but I don't think they're going to be able to make most of it. Oh, where was the Enigma? I mean, they all seem to have got stunned by the carapace. They all got stunned by the carapace. And then they all got like hit by the impale, so I mean if Enigma was there, that could have been an insane 4-man black hole, but sadly not. And
then a call down into that, it would have just been
beautiful.
Death. Speaking of death, Gyro saving up.
If you think about it, only Gyro, Vengeful Spirit, and now Death Prophet are the only ones that have buyback status.
Jesus Christ.
So everyone else is just low on gold. I mean, everyone, like the rest of the heroes on the Dire, need another like a few thousand gold just to buy back. Oh, but here comes the Shrek. The Shrek's gonna definitely go down. He was out of place.
Alright, Shrek.
There wasn't really much hope for him there. Rest in peace.
Do you think there's the possibility of this rapier on the Gyro? Because he's saving up. Could be just buyback money, but still.
Yep, I reckon it is. They're trying to go top. I don't. Oh, here comes Stampede. Ice Path on the Bristleback.
Oh, one man stomp.
Maybe he is melted down. Bristleback is going really down. He pumps a BKB, maybe a bit. Like, just trying to save his life, but it wasn't enough. So I got the rock. He just gets melted. Don't try to go against a Gyro like that, man. Here comes the Eclipse. It does a lot of damage. Here comes the look. Oh man. Litter Beam just destroys the Nyx assassin. Oh, McKeezy goes down as well. Crispy Gordon. He goes down.
There goes Gordon.
It's a 4
there
for
goes
what?
McKeezy.
Is that It's a 4 for nothing trade. Oh, that was a disaster for LM.
Oh.
Disaster for them. That was fantastic plays, man.
Well, I don't think I can see a rapier coming out too soon on this gyro. I'd say after that fight, he'd be thinking it might be dangerous.
He's like, nah, I'll leave it. I reckon the best idea for him to go is just get up that Titanic. Just in case he does get cut out. And if he has the time, he could just get all the health back. Say, because he was running away around that top area. And he could have maybe just turned, popped Titanic, and just ate. Everyone got back up to full health and maybe reinitialized. But, I mean, that Centaur, that was a great stun. Got both Enigma and the Gyrocopter. Nothing much you can ask for a good Centaur. Like this one, at least.
Oh, yeah, actually, if you look in the Courier's inventory, you'll see a Reaver belonging to McKeezy, so that is a definite Satanic coming out from him. Oh, and
I think it's difficult because...
Look at Gordon.
Gordon?
He just popped a BKB in the fountain. Okay.
Oh no, no. Oh, it's a 10-second BKB. Gordon, please.
Maybe he just has bad luck with 10-second BKBs. He's just like, get it to 9, then I'll get a 5-man black hole. Laws of the universe.
I mean, and on the record of talking about BKBs, yes, Gyro has a Titanic, but he has a 4-second BKB. That is not long at all. I mean...
staying with the Luna still though. She's still down at a 4-second one as well.
Death Prophet Death Prophet has a 9-second BKB, so she's not worried about magical damage at all. Besides for, you know, black hole. It's more of the physical damage they need to worry about. Bristleback, it's almost got that AC. As soon as he gets that AC, I reckon it's gonna have a good time.
He's gonna have a hell of a lot of fun with that AC.
It's gonna be quite handy as well. I mean, right now he's not wearing any of the armor components, so him to have the AC, getting a lot more tankier with the pipe. It's a Bristleback stream pretty much, and then to be able to give that passive armor to the rest of his teammates, and then you know the negative armor to PSG. I think that's gonna be a big factor. I think in team fights.
Yeah, armor's gonna come out huge because again, physical damage becomes more useless. So, exorcism, glaives, centaurs. No, actually, sorry, double edge is magical. That's odd. We've got a pause.
We have a pause, guys. We have a pause.
Back to fashion.
Well, oh, flip gold difference. It's just, oof. It's a canyon and then it turns into a mountain. But the only thing is, at this point in the game, 5k gold does not seem like a big deal.
It's not even 5k gold. I think it's about 3k.
Oh yeah, it is. Well, yeah, that's. Yeah, it's 3k gold. Just over 3k gold.
Yeah.
And experience-wise,
it's
experience-wise, it's just, you know, it's dipping and weaving, weaving.
Oftentimes going in Mastermind's favour, but at the moment it's quite even. I can't read it behind the game is paused menu, but it's pretty even this game.
It's 9:30, man. This is an hour game, man. This is an hour game. No.
I'm gonna be tired as hell for Maths Paper 2 in the morning, that's for sure.
Oh man. That's difficult time.
Hard.
Difficult time.
And Dota comes first. I'll go pro and just forget about my worries.
Yeah, man. When you're winning TI for like $4 million, you know, you're gonna. It's pretty fine. It's pretty sweet.
You've got to wonder how that's going to be split this year. I mean, let's face it, it's going to be at least 10 million. I mean,
yeah, definitely at least 10 million. Hopefully, they'll separate it a bit more between the other teams. Hopefully,
yeah, the lower down teams definitely need to get something this year. They got nothing last year.
I think said nothing isn't. Well, I don't know. Something's always happening, but I think nothing for like the last 2 teams, but then like more money for the other 14 teams. Oh, here it comes. Oh, he does pick up the Aegis. It's gonna be good. Ice Path only goes on 1. Finds in a bit of trouble. Zombie Nation's gonna get munched on by the friggin' Bristleback, and an Exorcism's only going on. He is trying to get on that Gyro. Is trying to go on that Nyx Assassin, and looks like they're just trying to disengage. Oh, Bam Bam does get Ice Path, although Zombie Nation's in a lot of trouble. Centaur goes down as well. This seems to be in a lot of trouble for PSG, and they're maybe going to try to back off here. It's really
Where's
difficult. Gordon's just chilling. They're like, no, we've got Centaur. Jakiro's low. We'll just leave. It's all good.
There was a point there where a blink hole, or I suppose blink hole, a blink hole would have just
Blink hole.
blink hole. I'd say would have hit 4 people at one stage, so that would have been huge.
I suppose it's positioning. I mean, you're never going to be in the good position to try to pull that off, and most of the time
he did get focused by the Centaur early, so he had no blink at all for a little while.
It's always ballsy for a Radiant team to try to do Roshan, especially at 50 minutes, an hour in. It's
Jesus Christ.
It's crazy, man.
I expected to be in game 2 by the time I got back, and then I come back, and I'm only 25 minutes in. I'm thinking, was I that quick?
Death Prophet. She has enough money for the buyback. She also has 19 charges on the Bloodstone, so she can come back 3 times if she really wants to. Well, depending on reliable gold. No, she has reliable gold. She has enough reliable gold where if she dies twice, if she dies twice, she'll be able to just buy back again. Bloodstone wise,
get their buybacks up though.
Yeah. I suppose the rest it's gonna be a problem for them. We're not gonna be able to pull this off. We are gonna be looking at net worth wise, and there you go. Gyro Luna, just they're even. And we're back to it. Luna has Satanic. Only one item, only like 2 items differentiating them. But I think they need to have enough money to buy themselves another BKB. At this stage of the game, you really need a good 10-second BKB. And I'm just really glad they changed that. They changed BKB ages ago, where you couldn't just like sell it because that was lame. Oh, McKeezy's getting. Oh no, there's gonna be a great black hole if it gets like. Oh, McKeezy just gets signaled out. Where's Enigma? Enigma needs to be in. He gets a black hole. Oh no, he doesn't get it. Oh, he does it. 3-man black hole. It did it. Oh, it's a 5-man black hole. Eclipse going out. Into the call down, but they can't take any more. There's too much damage on PSG. They all die. Even though that was a perfect.
Gets wiped.
Even though that was a perfect fight. For Masterminds, they managed to get like a 4-man black hole. It wasn't enough. There was too much damage. Exorcism, I counted that out. Exorcism was doing a shit ton of damage as well. Luna as well, just destroying. It looks like she is definitely going. She's going for that rapier. She doesn't give a fuck. She could be going for that MKB, but it has to be rapier. Is it rapier? Nope. No, it's an MKB.
It should be rapier. I hope it's rapier.
She's got javelins on the courier. It's an MKB. So
That's saddening.
Only boots. Boots are the only thing that differentiates this gyro from this Luna.
I'm just waiting for Luna to buy phase boots now.
I think it's a really close game. Like it's an R in. Here comes the buybacks. Oh, that tower's gonna go down.
Oh, actually, yeah, we're forgetting about the Manta on the Luna.
He does have that could be quite nice. But there we go, Gyro's just like, fuck this. You're not touching my towers. This is my hometown. But yeah, they're doing fine. How many bought back there? Gyro only Gyro and Bristle, that's okay.
Jesus. These last hits though.
Buyback only Venge has buyback on their team. So it's gonna be a lot of problems for Masters going into this game. Gonna be a lot of
420 troubles. Last hits on this this gyro. That is insane.
420 blaze it, man. And 426 on the Luna. 420 426 on the Luna. Glaive it. 420 glaive it.
426 glaive
it. But you know, they are farming up. These guys know how to play their carries. You can tell these guys aren't just players that have decided to go on the carry role. These guys know how to carry. And it can really show because like you're an RN, you've got 400 last hits. Maybe it's not the best. It's not, you know, pro tier level last hits, but it's still a good amount. And well, you can't really count them out. can't really count any team
Well,
out.
I'd still say maybe European carry player. That's the sort of farm you'd be looking at. Not Southeast Asia or China though. Like you'd be seeing like upwards of 600 to 800 in those games. That's crazy. I can't imagine how people can do that.
There was a, I think there was a, you know the player Miracle. He
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he was like 8-0 I think, and I think he had a good amount of farm, like a crazy amount of farm, but he still lost. It's like how? I mean, I think it might have been 15-0. I think it was something crazy.
Yeah, but farm, like the farm that can be done is ridiculous. I think it was Burning. He played Lone Druid, and he had upwards of 1,000 last hits, and you just think, how the hell do you manage it?
It's the mindset where you know that you're safe enough to farm, and your team is in a spot where they're comfortable with you farming, and there isn't enough. You know that there's not enough pressure on you to go back and help your teammates. That's the power. That's the power of a carry player. It's more than just getting last hits. I mean, last hits are nice, but when you wanna, but to know when to go for creeps and get and lose last hits, that's another thing entirely.
Yeah, definitely. You'd want to be getting, kills mixed in. If you're doing nothing but last hitting, it's great, but you're still going to want to be contributing something to the game.
Oh yeah,
And not just step in for the last 5 minutes so you can quickly barrel down mid.
And that's the power of like Luna and Gyro. They have been fighting. They have been doing everything.
Yeah.
But then they're like, nope,
From
we're just.
from the early game as well.
And they're just like, right, we're just gonna fuck that, and I'm gonna still farm, but then I'm also gonna contribute to my team. And that's why this is a 63-minute game, because it's just been crazy ebb and flows forever, man.
And that's why they are the heroes that are strong with the current meta is they don't just farm, they fight. Like something like an anti-mage, he'll have to sit away and farm for a while, but
Gyrocopter and
Gyro, Luna, they can come in early, 15 minutes.
Did you see that top lane? He just like ate everything on that top lane.
Look at Gyro's inventory. It's coming.
Yeah, I know it's coming. He's close to. I think they actually pinged him out. I think Leshrac pinged him out to be like, yeah, he's got a sacred relic, so some shit's gonna go down. But this tower, that's another thing that's gonna go down. I don't think they can really do much. Fortification isn't up. They're a bit spaced out to try to get a good black hole. I know Enigma does have that 7-second BKB, but that's it. Like mid tower just gets eaten alive. Nothing else they can really do. Oh, and the bottom racks as well. Glaives just flying everywhere. They can't do anything about this, and that's quite sad, especially at this type of late game. They know they have to just sort of sit back, and that's all they can do. Oh, Sentry coming out. No, Nyx, no.
Yes, Chief, don't do it.
Oh no, they're fine. He's fine actually. No. I mean,
they just don't want him around.
I mean, they could have seen that maybe Gyro was mid. I mean, I think they could have also seen the Venge was mid, and they could have been like, right,
he's going.
That Nyx, let's eat him. Let's get that Nyx, but apparently nope.
Here it goes with McKeezy.
Nyx too strong.
Do it for Havost. Do it for Havost.
Ah, God! Rapier!
We have a rapier.
This is a big game.
This is where it gets really interesting.
Hold on to your eye sockets, guys. This is gonna be good. Well, hope. I mean, let's hope it's not like he's gonna go into a fight and he's just gonna fucking lose it, because that's gonna be.
Yeah, could do a load of dust, buy it, and straight away dead. Oops.
But that's the thing. He doesn't even have buyback, so even if he could do anything, if the enemy team had rapier, like even if he could buy back, it's not gonna do anything. I mean, this is all.
If he loses this rapier, I expect the GG. It just. Especially if Luna picks it up. Luna can't pick it up actually, unless she drops like the MKB. But
I mean, she has boots of travel as well. Oh, here comes the pipe. Oh, Nyx didn't get the pipe actually. Ice Path goes out by the Zombination. Oh, there comes a swap. Jakiro's in a lot of trouble, but actually no, he doesn't. He's pretty fine. Exorcism goes off. Oh, there goes the Eclipse. There's a lot of damage. McKeezy's gonna try to do a lot. Swagger on the hooks. He's actually eating him up. McKeezy's just trying to run away. His team's going down. And there's a double black hole. That's it, Rectal Raider. Oh, then it's down! 97 seconds on the Luna! There goes the track as well! Oh, they're gonna be able to maybe try to push this back. Look at Bristol. He's just tanking it up. He doesn't give a fuck at all. But I think actually there goes Bristol. He can't deal with that exorcism at all. That's it.
Gyro needs his health back.
4v3. He didn't pop Satanic. I think he forgot to pop Satanic.
No, he didn't pop it in the fight. Oh, Luna's back.
No, McKeezy, please. McKeezy. Oh no, wait, no! They know! Oh, they're going for it. What's this? Oh, Luna's gonna try to go against. Oh no, what is it then? Oh, it's a base race.
Oh, Zombie Nation is in the wrong.
Oh no!
Oh my
McKeezy's
God.
going for this. McKeezy's going for this. What is this game?
Can he do
What are
it?
they gonna...
What's the...
Oh no! Where's Luna? Where's Luna? It doesn't matter. It's a GG. It's over.
It's
That's
over.
GG. No, what have they done?
So much work.
Oh no!
Jesus.
Why did they go back?
What was this game?
Where was Luna? Like, I'm looking at the game. Luna. Oh, I think Luna TP bottom. That was a bad mistake.
Luna TP bottom. She thought Gyro was gone.
Oh no!
And that was his sign to go in and finish it, and he did.
That's a good mindset. Holy fuck, man.
Oh, we needed a fountain camp.
Oh no! It would be hilarious if I didn't record this game, but I did. It's good. Holy fuck.
Oh, thankfully.
I mean,
I need to go back
man.
and watch over this, see these team fights.
Oh man, that's sad. It's one of those games where you don't know how upset you are, especially when you're going in the game 2. I mean, holy fuck. I would be upset.
Well, thankfully there is a game 2.
McKeezy just messaged me going, holy fucking shit. That game. It's understandable, man, but I reckon we need to go and do game 2. I hope it lives up to this.
Yes.
This insanity sauce.
I look forward to it.
So this has been Choo San, and this has been Shamm as well. So I hope you see this game too. I hope it fucking lives up to the name. So I'll catch you on the flip side.
Yep. See ya.
Later.